Hello, and welcome to episode 8 of Tiny Bookshop. So, we are doing the final week of autumn. So, we're going to be celebrating the Fall Fear Fest. So, that's something to work towards. And we're just going to keep on selling our books. So, let's get started. Hey, great. So, hopefully, I have decorated the shop um, well enough for the Fall Fear Fest. So, we shall see. Um, But there are no events today, so that's fine. So let's see what we got book-wise. We could do with more fantasy and more crime, so let's go for this mixed bundle. Okay. And let's also go with this one too. Okay, I think that will do. And yeah, let's think about where we could go. Should we go back to the lighthouse? Because I think we're still working on that challenge to help out Klaus's band. So, and also just in general for the drama people to do performances. So let us commence. Drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. Got a few fact books. A fantasy. And we'll add another classic just in case. Another children's book just in case. Couple more. Of the travel books. And we'll do that. Alrighty. I'm back at the lighthouse. This is really cute anyways, with the different pumpkins, the different jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. I think that's a really cute touch for the season. Okay, and somebody needs help. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so like I'm intent on reading a play. Okay, great, because I think I'm supposed to be suggesting plays to people, and I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Okay, let's start with the classics. That's a play. So hopefully that works. Yay! Oh, here's Anne. Hi, cutie. Hi. Oh, hi. Who's my favorite boy? Yes, you are. Well, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. Oh, by the way, did you know that occasional watering might help to keep your plants happy? Oh, I got a watering can. Okay. So 50% plus to plant effects, -3 on recommendations per day while equipped, +1 daily expenses. Okay. Here, I hope it's okay that I brought one for you. I thought it might be helpful. I'll check in again soon, okay? Bye. Okay, thank you. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing the maybe Ruby already successfully did the challenge I was thinking of. I really can't remember now. You got another book for me? I want a book with a coming of age plotline. You usually can't go wrong with a good YA novel. Do you have anything like Red, White, and Royal Blue? Okay. A coming of age plotline, probably young adult. Okay. Let's start with the drama books. So that's red, white, and royal blue, but they're looking for something like that. So this is charming, cheeky, and slightly steamy rom-com. Okay. Um, I think that sounds pretty serious. I don't think that's what they're looking for. In general, I'm not sure Virginia Woolf is what they're looking for this. The Outsiders. Okay, coming of age novel, socioeconomic struggles. Okay. Possibly. Again, I don't know if that's going to be too serious for this person. Okay, this might be what they're looking for. I'm going to give this one a try. Yes, great. Okay, this person's looking for a biography. However, poetry has always been a bit elusive to me. I really enjoyed Round Luxembourg with Brooke. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, so let's look at the travel books. That didn't really produce anything. Let's see what else we might have. Looking for a biography. Okay. Well, I'm not necessarily finding anything, so I might just say I might have something tomorrow. Yeah, sorry about that. That one stumped me, or it just wasn't there. I'm not quite sure. That's okay. Yeah, I've got another save file, so I'm playing two different save files at the same time, and so I'm wondering like if I've mixed up what we need to do here versus the other save file. So I'm sorry about that. I know that we were doing stuff involving the lighthouse recently, but I can't remember if we were successful or not. Let's look over here and have a look. Ooh, at this distant island that might have treasure or puffins. That would be pretty neat. I'd love to see puffins in real life. They look so cute. And here we have... Okay, let's chat with them. Ah, hey. Want us to look at your scary decor? Yes, hit me. All right, let's see. Oh no, what's wrong? I thought it was enough. This ain't it, at least not yet. Oh, you have a few creepy items, but I'm gonna need to see some more. Ooh, okay. There can never be too many skeletons or pumpkins. All right. All right. Well, we'll see what else I can potentially do. Well, I'm gonna get the fairy lights. 7% plus to all book sale chance. Okay. Um, yeah, it's not spooky, but it's gonna look really cute. Let's see, what else do we need? Let's go for this one. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. So let's maybe go to the Cafe Liberté. And they like travel and classic. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See what we can do. Okay, great. Oh yeah, I've got the watering can on the chair there. I'll have to make some rearrangements. I forgot about that. Okay, well here's Miriam. Let's see what she's got to say. Welcome back to your Pillars of Business course. Congratulations on your success with our first two challenges. I keep forgetting about the Pillars of Business course. Now the next stage is a bit more challenging. You see, our compendium prescribes that a good business must weather hard times, but I was not entirely sure what that might look like for such a small shop as yours. What I thought up might be slightly unusual, but it would certainly assure me of your competence. Usually we put our bins behind the Liberté until they're collected. Today I thought I might put them out front. So will you still be able to make your sufficient sales while your customers have to navigate around this rubbish? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. This is quite the challenge. All right, then. Good luck. I will observe your success with great interest. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of gross. I'm not. I don't think I'm going to say thank you yet to Miriam for this. This person wants some cold hard facts. Also, must read classic piece of literature. I'm a fan of books like The Decoration of Houses, but I have to get back to the cafe soon. Okay, goodness. Cold hard facts. Well, that looks like cold hard facts, but I'm not sure if that's anything to do with anything like The Decoration of Houses. Maybe this one. Okay, great. Well, at least I made one successful sale. Okay. I only want nonfiction. I really love to read about real places. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay. Um, let's go to the travel section. Around the world in 80 days. Living in Alaska, this chilling page turner based on Jones's true story will take you on a wild journey through the frozen wilderness of Alaska, filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected terms. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Okay, we've sold 3 now. Okay. Dreadful weather. Please give me something romantic. I tend to enjoy the classics and I like historical settings. Okay. Something romantic with a historical setting. It might be under drama as well. I'm looking at classics right now because they say they tend to like the classics, but drama could also be uh, another possibility. What about this one? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, I completed the challenge. Great. Made 10 sales. Take that, garbage. Okay. Great. Well, that was successful in terms of meeting the challenge anyways. But I didn't really make any money because I did spend, oh, here we go, dusty cobwebs. Okay, I did spend money on those fairy lights. So we can get those. That will hopefully, yeah, that's a spooky item. That will hopefully help. Let's see what else. How are we doing? I could probably do with more fantasy. Let's try that. Okay, and then these are free, so I might as well go for those. Okay, that's something. And yeah, let's go to X and decorate. Yeah, nice. Whoops. Okay, that's gotta help, right? And I'm gonna take that out. It's not exactly spooky. Okay. That's something anyways. Right. And are there any events? The cruise ship departs, so we're gonna go to the waterfront. And yeah. So let's see what's going on. Travel, fact, and fantasy. Okay. Well, I'll add another crime drama and drama. Is that it? Okay, there's the cruise ship saying goodbye, and some of the townspeople are saying good riddance, I'm sure. Let's see what let's see what Walt has to say. Oh boy, look what I found. Sigh. Makes me all nostalgic like. It's one of my daughter's old toys, all the way between the broken fishing rods at the back of the shed. I've been finding all sorts ever since I cleared out some of the mess in there. First time I've seen the floor in 10 years. It's looking decent in there, now that I think about it. And I'm getting tired of sitting out in those steps. The cold doesn't go so well with old bones. But with a new layer of paint, this shed could make a comfy shop, eh? If I can sell the rest of the rubbish inside. Would you take some off my hands, kiddo? Okay, new request. Clearance sale. Walt has decided to clear out his old fisher's shed. Can you take these last items off his hands? Maybe. We've so far bought 3 out of 7 already, so that's nice. I'm sure some of it could be useful to you. Ooh, the bottles with the candle? Let's go for that. Okay. And that's all I'm going to do right now, because I don't want to go on a spending spree. Thanks for having a look. All right. Okay, let's help this person out. Give me something with a thrilling case and a dashing detective. I also could go for a tragic story, but plants and nature aren't usually my thing. Okay, interesting. Thrilling case and a dashing detective. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can find something. I'm wondering about this one, if that would work. But let's keep going because this is kind of a tricky one. Hmm. Gosh. I really don't know. Let's try this one. No. Okay. That's fair. I'm not quite sure what they were looking for there. Yeah, I got a sec. Wow, that's a new personal best. I want a science book that explains things well for beginners. However, I don't usually go for anything too niche. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, readers of all ages. So that could be good. Yeah, great. Arf, arf. Good boy, buddy. Yeah. Oh, he's so sweet. Well, hello, dear. I appreciate the armchair. I'd love to sit down for a second. I wanted to ask how you are doing, dear. I'm doing great, actually. I'm happy to hear it, although you need to make sure to take enough breaks. Do you hear me? It took getting to my age to realize the importance of downtime. Otherwise, you'll miss out on all the good stuff. Back in the day, I always said to myself, Tilda, there will be time for that when you're retired. But I didn't know what age had in store for me yet, and now I'm not as spry as I would like to be. What I mean to say is take care, all right? I'll check in on you later. Okay, thank you, Tilda. Just dropping by real quick. Give me a fact book and give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. But I usually don't go for anything too niche. Okay, let's see what we got. Um, wow, that might be a bit niche. um, that sounds interesting. Um, so we'll shortlist that one. I don't think we have any more. Yeah, we don't have any more of the travel books or anything, so we're gonna go for this one. Yes, cool. Well, okay. Good stuff. And there it goes. What a quaint little town. Phew, they're finally gone. Okay. I probably could have been more mischievous and set out that fish to, for the seagulls to come and terrorize the tourists. But oh well, I think it was also beneficial for my sales to have them in my shop. So there you go. Okay, so we will go for this one because it's free. And yeah, I think probably good. Let's go for the mysterious attic find as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can stay at the waterfront because it's the fish market, so we can do that. I don't know if I need to decorate, so I think I'm okay for that. And yeah, travel, fact, and fantasy. Okay. We'll add a few drama and crime, just in case people are looking for that too. Okay. Alright, and we're back. Back at the fish market. And let's chat to Walt. Have a look, matey. Okay, so we have a fishing net. The antique lantern looks really, really neat. The awning looks alright, but I do like the antique lantern, but I'm gonna save my money for now. Okay, we've sold a couple of travel books and one fact book, so that's good. Okay, and I need to help this person. It's the catch of the day. I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. Also, I quite enjoy plays. I really enjoyed the poetry of architecture. Okay. I'll put that one on the short list because that's a play. And let's just look at the drama as well. That's all I have for drama. Okay. Let's try this one. Yes, great. And here's Fern. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope the weather clears up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Absolutely. Hopefully it will be a bit sunny, but you never know. But I kind of want to go back. I feel determined now. I kind of want to go back to the lighthouse and see if my shop is spooky enough. Or maybe go to the university. I don't know. Because I might bump into Moira there too. Okay, let's see. Um, we're kind of good for everything, but let's go for the mixed book set. And yeah, let's go to St. Bookston University. So, fact, classic, and drama. Okay. Let's get some drama books. I'll do that instead. Okay. Okay, here we are. We can recycle that. Oh, is that a discarded book? Okay, we will pick that up a little bit later once we've made a few sales. All right. And Anne says, did you get anything new in? I'm trying to read more female authors, and I like coming of age stories. I can't get enough of P.S. I Love You. Okay. Let's go for the drama section. Okay, young romance novel written by Sally Rooney. Okay, let's give this one a try. Yes, great. Okay, and let's help this person out. I want something with a romance plotline, and I'm ready for a 700-page commitment, but fantasy isn't normally my favorite. I'm on a deadline. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a really big romance that's not a fantasy. Oof. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm looking at the page numbers at the moment, just to see. See if that helps us out. Now that's almost 500 pages. So I don't know if they really need 700 pages, if they're just kind of suggesting that they want something like big. So we'll shortlist that one, but we'll see if there are any that actually would be 700 pages or thereabouts. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jane Eyre. Unconventional, but I love love. Okay, great. Okay. They passed their last exam. They want an autobiography or a memoir. However, pop science isn't really my thing. I can't get enough of my travels in East Africa. Okay. Autobiography or a memoir. Let's see. Um, maybe this one? Yes, great. And here's Moira. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? So why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Of course, some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. But this isn't just for us, right? I heard there's some yeah, I have been going to the Lighthouse and I've been trying. But okay. They'd love to put on a theater performance. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. Okay, so yeah, so I was right in my head. I wasn't going crazy earlier when I thought that there was something I needed to do at the lighthouse. So we'll go back to the lighthouse maybe tomorrow in the game and see what we can do. Although she didn't judge my decor. So I guess maybe you can only get that done like with her friends at the lighthouse. So. But still, that was a productive time. All right, school manuals. I'm gonna get that because I need some more fact books. Yeah, nice. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, so we are going to go to the lighthouse. And let's see here. Drama, classic, or not classic, drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. Need another fact book or two, just in case. Go for that one instead. Okay. All right. Here we are, back at the lighthouse. Jeep everywhere. And some customers. Fern and Harper are inside, and we're gonna help Harper. Okay. Give me a fact book. However, I never read biographies. I can't get enough of the decoration of houses. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay. Let's start with the fact books then. I never read biographies. What about this one? Actually, we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. That could be it. Or The Sea Around Us. That would be another one. The Encyclopedia would also potentially work. Let's go for that one. Yes, that will be useful. Great. It probably could have been any of those because it was a pretty easy request. See if anybody is around here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm looking for something with a quirky investigator, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. However, I don't usually enjoy dry books. Ooh, okay. Quirky Sherlock Holmes, would he count as a quirky investigator with maybe a little bit of tragedy? Let's see. Yes. Okay, great. Ah, hey. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yes, hit me. Ah, okay. I think that's a good sign. Oh, yay. What's up with that creepy bookshop? We did it. Oh, look at you. That's a scary look. Well done. You look absolutely perfectly gruesome. You have a decent chance at winning Best Decorated this year. Just make sure to equip this setup again on the 28th. You won't believe it, says Tomas. I've seen at least 3 different people reading Julius Caesar recently. Yay! And everyone knows that Shakespeare is kind of my thing, so naturally I went up to them to give them some pointers. Who knew there were people in Buxtonbury besides me and interested in theater? I'll definitely have to stage a performance of Julius Caesar now. Yay! Okay, stamp collected, all the world's a stage. With a few more people, we'll have enough for a small cast. Of course, I will have to take the titular role. As the play's director, it makes sense for me to have fewer scenes. And who else could pull off Caesar? I'll go and edit the script right now. And how about you come back tomorrow? I might have a part for you too. Okay, great. We achieved it. Okay, and let's help out this person. I want a play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it, but I tend to find happy endings unrealistic. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see what we can do. That's not a play. I don't think that's what they're looking for. But well, yeah, that's not going to have a happy ending, is it? I don't know about the humor aspect, though. Like, I don't know if that's really what they're looking for. Yeah, I might have to be like, no, sorry, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with B. I'm not sure if I've got what they're looking for. Okay, but we're doing okay for sales. We've sold out of the travel books. We've sold most of the drama books. Several crime, several fantasy. No kids books, though, have been sold. And only one classic. Okay. Okay, well, onward to the next day. Okay, so this is the 27th. This is the flea market, and then the Fear Fest is the next day. So we will we'll include the Fear Fest. So we'll include Sunday's event. Right. So let me do this mixed book bundle. And we'll do this too, because it's free. So we might as well stock up. Okay, sunny today and tomorrow as well, so that's good. All right, let's do the flea market. And what do we got? Drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. Or was that the flea market? No, that was the Lighthouse. Right, so travel, fact, and classic. Okay. We'll add another one of those. Maybe another fantasy as well. Okay. Oh no, did I do the lighthouse? Oh my goodness. I feel like an idiot. I thought I had clicked on the flea market. Oh well. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so these people are practicing the play. That would be why it went to Lighthouse. Okay. Silly me. Oh dear. Anyways. Well, we'll see who turns up here. And Tomas says, "It's decided. Me and the newly formed Lighthouse Theater Troupe will put on my own cut of the tragedy of Julius Caesar very soon. Now we need to procure the necessary resources, especially because we need to build a stage. I heard you were somewhat of a patron of the arts. How would you like to become the executive producer of our production?" Okay, I've been volunteered to do this. The cost of greatness. Help Tomas stage a production of Julius Caesar by funding the project. Okay. You would be covering our material expenses, and I can offer you a percentage of ticket sales in return. Yes? Marvelous. I will be back tomorrow with a list of things we need, and you just bring your wallet. Okay, great. Oh, I'm too busy clicking on people saying hello and goodbye. Okay. Okay, so like all the world's a stage, so give me a play. Plot twists are a must, and I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Wow, okay. Let's see what we got here. Not true. Oh, I'm not really sure about any of these. Well, that's a play. Let's just go with that one. Yeah, okay, great. Hey you, so still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's still only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Okay. I usually go for 21st century publications, partial to a good fantasy novel. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Looking for fantasy. Fantasy adventure from the 21st century. Let's do it. Yay, a great modern take. Okay. Whoa, Gregor the Overlander has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. You are welcome. Oh, and here's Moira. Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. As the president of the Fall Fear Fest committee, I wanted to make sure you're fully prepared for tomorrow. Let me see. Ooh, looking good. You came through, babes. Can't wait to see the bookshop in this setup tomorrow. Anyway, Fear Fest, here we come. Okay, yes, looking forward to it. I want a play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it. Do you have anything like the Comedy of Errors? Can you help me or whatever? Okay, a play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it. I don't know that we have that. So I was looking for a play earlier for somebody. Because this is a play, but I don't think that's what they're looking for. Um, that is a historical play. Let's see if that one works. Yes. Okay, cool. And let's see what this person wants. I'm a bit of a YA fan. Also, bonus points if it was written by a woman. The Outsiders is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. So... I don't know how we're doing for drama. We're out of drama. Okay. Well, we'll just have a look through what's left here and see if any of this might work. Let's go for this one. Oh, okay. It does look really pretty here in the autumn with the little leaves falling and the beautiful autumnal colors. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. I love the artwork. Um, the artistic style of this game. Okay, and off we go to the Fall Fear Fest. Let's go for these used books for sale. Have a spooky day. Don't forget your costumes and decorations for Fall Fear Fest tonight. Okay, great. So I think we are ready, and I think we can only go to Cafe Liberté. So at least this time I won't accidentally click on the wrong place, right? Right. And let's see, travel, classic, and drama. Okay. We'll add a few fantasy too, just in case. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, great. Ooh, spooky. Oh, wow. Very dramatic. Okay, and here we are. Oh, wow. A new memory. Who's afraid of books? Not a single spirit has dared to haunt your bookshop. Oh, yay. Okay. Welcome, friends, to our annual celebrations. Fall Fear Fest is a night where our world and the world of spirits are closest. So please make space in your homes, at your tables, and in your hearts for our ancestors and other kinds and other kind and otherworldly visitors. Tonight, we also celebrate a change of seasons as the bountiful autumn and the dark winter meet. Let's look out for one another next month. No one should be left behind in the cold. All right, thank you, Moira. Finally, we make noise, we play games, and we dress up in our scariest garbs tonight to ward off any ill-intentioned spirits who might otherwise whisk away someone from our midst. So be loud, be merry, be big and frightening, and most importantly, enjoy our Fall Fear Fest. Thank you. Wonderful. Let's also pick up some of this. Some of these bottles for our recycling bin. And here's Fern. Mumbles, spirit sightings, costuming tradition. This is what I love about Bookstonbury. No matter how long I've lived here, there are always more traditions to uncover. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's help this customer. I want something short and sweet. I really don't like scary stuff. I'm a fan of books like The Magic City. It's for my little sister. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Is that short enough? 96 pages? I don't know, but let's shortlist it. That one's not. How about A Snowy Day? It's 32 pages. Yeah, great. And Anne says, brr, do you feel that? The cold days are coming soon. Guess I'll have to relocate my workouts to my living room. Oh gosh, I'm gonna miss the sun. Life is rubbish without it. But all the candles are helping a little with the darkness. Speaking of, great decorations. It's very atmospheric, like I'm in some sort of gothic romance novel. So, do you have anything like that today? Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, a fan of classic horror stories. Wouldn't mind if there was romance. Carmilla is one of my all-time favorites. What do you suggest? Ooh, okay. Let's look. Let's look at the different options here. I'm looking at drama right now. Classic horror stories with romance. What about over here? Oh, goodness. I'm a little bit stumped on this one. I'm not really seeing anything that's like, oh, a horror and romance, but then classic horror stories. So would Poe count? Like The Raven? Yes? Okay, great. And here's Miriam. A grand seller must weather good times and hard times. Yes, which I did. I would say you certainly have achieved that. Well done. Thank you. Okay. I must say I'm quite impressed with your perseverance. Now, this is where our second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. However, it is rumored that the lost first edition from 1787 contained a seventh rule. No one has found this missing page yet, but it is the reason we still speak of seven pillars today. But no matter, for now you have earned yourself a break. But come back soon and we can continue with the second half of our course. Oh, great, I look forward to it. And here's Tilda, trick or treat. I'm joking, dear, but I hope you're enjoying your first Fear Fest. Will you come by my will you come by my old shop later? I hear it's terribly haunted this time of year. Yep, we plan to. Mm. And here's Klaus saying, "Oi, I love the look today, mate. Great job with the decorations. I wish we could keep the Fearfest aesthetics around all year, don't you? Especially after all the hard work Moira put into it this year. Man, I've never seen them so busy before. They even apologized for missing band practice once while juggling all this organization, their unit work, and their cafe work. Mad respect. I sometimes miss practice just because I forget which day of the week it is." Oh, and here's Walt. Good old Fearfest. You know, it's my anniversary today. My wife and I met here almost 40 years ago because we both went apple bobbing at the same time. Hit our heads together. I knew it was love right there and then. Happy anniversary. Thanks, kiddo. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm a huge crime story fan. I quite like reading about myths and legends, and I like escaping into fantasy worlds. It's for my little sister. Okay. Let's see. Maybe this one? If it's myths and legends and fantasy worlds. Or maybe this one? Let's see. Yes, okay. Okay, let's help out Klaus. I've always found historical facts pretty cool, and I tend to enjoy the classics. I really enjoyed Towards a New Architecture. Got anything for me? Oh, okay, historical facts. Do we have any fact books left? No, we don't. Okay. Well, let's look at the travel books. Okay. All about Japanese values of teaism and let them enrich your life. One of the great English tea classics that bridges the gap between the spiritual and secular spheres of tea. I mean, that sounds super interesting. Let's see if that's... Yes, great. Okay. Oh, somebody needs a rescue. Give me one of those good old classics, and I won't read anything under 450 pages. I'm a fan of books like Don Quixote. Anything good on board today? Okay. So something over 450. Well, there's Don Quixote. Over 450 pages. Okay. Oh, what was that one? Hey, Jane Eyre. How about that one? Yes, great. Oh, and here's Harper. Oh, hi. I'm just looking for a book. Yep, I don't even want to go in the haunted house. Unless you want to go there? Ooh, an eerie glow. It's not just because I'm scared. It's just I thought you might be scared. And I could go with you to help you with all of the ghosts. Yep, let's go together. Don't worry. The ghosts might be friendly. Right? Right. Once you're done with your sales, let's meet over by Tilda's shop. Okay. Okay, I think we're about to close up. Let's go talk to Harper. Phew. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Oh my goodness. You stay reassuringly by Harper's side and enter the old bookshop together. The familiar smell of pages is faint, covered mostly by a stale, dusty odor. It is darker than you thought it would be. In this light, you can only make out shapes of what looks like bedsheet covered shelves, angled into a small maze that makes it hard to see where you are going next. With every careful step, you brush past light cobwebs. Are they for decoration, or has the shop really been empty that long? Eek! Something just touched my face, says Harper. Around the next corner, an old mirror leans against the wall. Was there something behind you just now? Suddenly, a creaky whisper emerges from somewhere you can't see. The ghost of Roderick Blyton. You dare enter the final resting place of Roderick Blyton. No one has disturbed my rest in 300 years. Roderick Blyton. I know that name from a history book I read once. He's real. Yes, my child, my deeds have been forgotten by my fellow Bookstonians. You must uphold my memory. Tell my story. Of course I will. Please let us go. Poor Harper. You feel her little hand grab yours in the dark, dragging you forward towards the exit. Turning around, what you feel must be the last corner of this endless maze, a book lands in front of you with a heavy thud. It is covered in cobwebs and layers of dust. You feel strangely drawn to its mysterious glow. Do you touch it? Yes, absolutely. We get the mysterious grimoire. What is the provenance of this grimoire? Glows with latent magical energy. Whenever someone doesn't take a recommended book from before the 20th century, oh gosh, okay. Plus 8% chance to classic sales, plus 8% to fantasy, minus 2% to all other book sale chance, plus 10% to spooky effects, minus 20% to electrical effects. Wow, okay. Never going to remember that, but that's good to know. While you still hunch over the book to decipher its title, a dark figure suddenly lunges out from an old wardrobe behind you. Woo! Ah! I'm going to scream. Ah! You and Harper shriek in terror and almost fall over each other as you both try to push through the door to the outside. Oh, that was terrible. Let's never do that again. You were really brave. You're making fun of me, aren't you? I'm not. As Harper tries to catch her breath, you watch the air in front of her face become visible in the sudden cold. Your gaze turns upwards. Something catches on your eyelashes. Looks like you caught the very first snow. And that's it for autumn. We're gonna begin the season of winter next time around. Okay, well that was spooky and fun. So yeah, and I'm glad that we managed to adequately decorate the shop. So I'm gonna have to try to remember to decorate it again for the winter season, so that there's not like jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. But we can do that in the next episode. So I'm gonna call it a day on this video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.